everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kuser, and today is gonna be a different type of video, different type of recording. Think I'm trying a new format. Um, I'm gonna call it like drawing blogs, kind of like I will be just drawing and talking my bullshit as always. Um, with you guys, just shooting the shit with you guys because what like the five of you they are loyal to this channel. Thank you for still being here, spreading the word of this retard that is me. Um, uh, if you already read my comics, probably that's why you are here. Thank you for reading my comics, and if you share them with your friends, that will be awesome, bro. That will be awesome. I don't know. I wouldn't make me happy though, but that will be nice. I think so. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care anymore. That's other thing. I'm I'm kind of like in mentally in a place where nothing matters but the memes are great. Well, I got the title of this video just right there, but it is true. It is like I'm living. I don't know, in a South Park episode, being around, I don't know, not just in the internet but in real life, um with a lot of silence. It's kind of like sometimes I'm questioning myself, like, did I'm doing something wrong? Uh, Probably I'm doing everything wrong. Probably everybody's just looking at me like, look at this weirdo motherfucker, like this pervert, this gooner, this, oh no, filthy immigrant piece of shit or some shit like that. Just hating on me, man. Just hating on me for no reason at all. I didn't do nothing, man. I've been here in my studio by myself. Not in silence. I've been listening to dope music. And kind of like I'm just I feel that I'm just stuck in, let's say, a lot of shit that I need to just take out of my system, but I've been taking it out on Twitter. Shout out to whoever reads my shit on Twitter because I just publish my shit on Twitter. Everywhere else is just my stupid and retarded comics. You know, the bullshit, the autistic people like me just draw. You know, autistic and gooners. Don't forget gooners, and vampires because I'm a vampire for some reason. Like I'm a 200-year-old vampire that for some reason started doing comics because he's a retard vampire, and I'm not even good at sucking blood. I'm good at dismembering people, stabbing them. Just joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm just joking. It's a joke. My God, these people don't have a sense of humor. But you know, when I'm saying that nothing matters, is that I feel like it's a lonely chapter that I'm now kind of like living, and I'm finding myself. I'm kind of like putting in another perspective my goals and what I want to achieve in the medium that is comics, and trying trying so hardly to not get involved in too much drama. I'm not like hitting hard, well, a little bit here and there, but just to let people know that I'm part of this community. And even though that they are famous and well known, tables turn. Tables will turn, and like I don't know. Like a lot of people said, be careful who you are being an asshole to. It can happen to you next. So you don't know. You don't never know. You never know. So it's just that my feeling with the interactions that I've been having more with artists, not with readers. Um, Readers for like people that just read my shit and they think that I'm just a crazy person. That he's just like probably thinking that he's a diva or something. Everybody's just pointing at everybody like the spider meme. Like you're a diva. You're a diva. No, you're a diva. And like the same shit like saying that you're gay. Everybody's like the fucking Spider-Man meme all of the sudden like you gay. No, you gay. No, you gay. And I don't know. I'm sorry. I even fucking moved my microphone doing that fucking joke. I'm an idiot. And my fucking cigar is not puffing, yo. Shit. So I try to separate myself a little bit more and more, and that's why I don't. Well, sometimes I use my comic strips to make a point, make a little bit of drama. It's not that I don't like drama, but if you want drama, it's gonna be my type of drama. You know, more going to the psycho and autistic like spectrum of drama, but drama nonetheless. And yeah, it's just how I feel around this indie scene. I kind of like find my place, but find my place outside of everybody else. Like everybody else is so high T, want to be so alpha. They trying so fucking hard. It's like I don't know. It's like they are trying hard, or all of a sudden I'm gay just because I'm just pointing out that they are just trying hard to just appear to be alpha. And it's just most stuff here in the internet. That's why I been developing a lot of fucking trust issues thanks for the internet and my surroundings right now that I am currently still working on changing them, and it's gonna take my time because I doing everything by myself. There is no help here. Everything is on my shoulders, and everything the let's say I work just for my loved ones, so they are comfortable, and for me it's just like I gave up comfort like a long time ago. I used to be fun. I used to be more like, I don't know, a people pleaser. I used to put everybody like, I don't know, I used to put everybody else uh, before me. Like, I never, you know, take myself really seriously or take care of myself in a way that is constructive. I always was more worried into like helping others and stuff. And now I'm still doing it, but I'm kind of like realizing now that kind of like I'm gaining a little bit of more confidence from doing my comics, that doing my comics and develop myself in this profession, that probably it's not bad. It's starting to be a little bit more selfish um, with my time. Um, Not just with my time, with how I present myself, being more self-centered a little bit, and just concentrate of what benefits my brand and myself for now. And what benefits me is like separating myself from a lot of people that are in the indie scene that are that there is infested now by politics, influencers, and cloud goblins, and I don't know, a lot of people like culture vultures. I don't know. It's it's different cliques, different groups, causing trouble, stirring the pot, just for fun, just for clicks. You know what it is? It's the internet, yo. It's like a Big Brother, but without great actors, just like literally retarded people that could be your neighbors now in a, I don't know, in a show, in a imaginary show in the internet, because I don't know if you people watch this fucking shit. I'm not like that. I'm pretty fucking grounded in reality. Like, I need to fix a lot of shit around myself, and that's why I don't talk too much about anything, because most of the time I'm just thinking what the fuck I need to fix next, what the fuck I need to do next. So I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to finish that, I need to call this person, I need to call my assistant, oh, I need to pay this, I need to pay that. It's not. And when I get here to my sanctuary, to my imaginary castle, to into my mental home, let's say, to my studio. That's when I just I just go loose and I listen to music, express myself. Sometimes I just use a page as a therapy, and everything just goes in that moment. That's why I don't talk too much, because I'm kind of like in the zone, kind of like Britney and shit. Britney always says that you have to be in the zone to dance and shit. Shit should be in the. I don't know. I'm a bit fucking big Britney Spears fan. If that makes me weird, well, deal with it. Like, like I told you, I'll be testing all of your loyalty every fucking damn time that I have the opportunity. For me, the door is open, ladies and gentlemen. The door is open. You can just walk right through it and never come back, and never, like, see my stuff, talk shit about me, do whatever you are free to do, like, to do it. The door is open. I don't care. I'm just doing what I'm doing at my time, um, with the capabilities and the methods that I've been gaining and learning by myself. And um, I'm stopping just watching a lot of other people's content. I'm more like focused on other type of channels. Like I really like cleaned up my YouTube. Like now I just watch different kind of content. Like now I see a lot of young people um just posting stuff, just blogging, talking, whatever, just random shit, and it's kind of like fun. It keeps you kind of like entertained. I listen to a lot of homeless people. There is a section in YouTube of homeless people that just record themselves. They have a YouTube channel and everything. They have donations and shit, and they still homeless for some fucking reason. But um, the thing is, like, they just talk wild shit, like wild stories. So I remember a time like a dude just recording a video in his car. It was his house, but it was his car, but it looked like a fucking house a little bit. It was weird. He has like a stove in the fucking back seat, and a little bed on the front, and he was just talking about how he just hates society, and how everything just sucks and doesn't that he, and mind you, this dude was kind of like a Generation X type thing, kind of like old dude, and he was just shooting the shit, telling whatever. And the point of the story is, I don't know, I feel like now that I'm kind of like separating myself out of a lot of like blogs, and I mean a lot of live streams, and I'm now more concentrating into blogs, and like real people sharing their thoughts and feelings. It's like I notice a lot of anxiety in today's society. Like, I don't know, it's too weird to fake it. You know what I mean? Like, if you watch a lot of like young people, old people just expressing the same sentiments, the same emotions, it's not just a pattern. Well, it is a pattern. It's not like, coincidence. It's a pattern. I mean, I'm just all over the place right now. But yeah, and then why I watch this type of videos, because it helps me. It helps me creatively. I'm a good listener. I don't like to talk too much. I don't like to be the center of attention. And I've been thinking, like, why is that the thing about me? Is when I was at a young age, I never was allowed to talk without permission, or without any kind of like, if I wasn't expressing myself in the right way, and most of the time I was just a little devil, and just saying, like, I was just cursing. Like, even as a child, I was just cursing for some fucking reason. I'm still mad, but sometimes, but I always was like this. I'm kind of like mature now, and I supposed to be more mature now, more calm, more wise. But actually, I just feel the same. Um, and the only difference is now that kind of like it is a place where now nothing matters mentally for me. I feel free, and that's why I what I mean as when I mean a lonely chapter is kind of like uh, cutting out most of the influence, and a little bit of the connection of people that I kind of know or semi know in the community of comics, uh, you know, unplug me out of that kind of like social circles for a while, and just experiment with my content and what I'm doing, and eventually keep talking about my comic, my project, and now that that I'm still developing, I'm still in production. I've been finding a lot of problems with the content of my comic. Let's say in Webtoon, I'm still being censored. They just delete one of the chapters from Trap in the House of Flies because it was too violent. Yet again, even everything was just censored, but I'm thinking that I will finish the first volume of Dark Tales just to make a copy, a collected copy. Probably I will make a, a trio of books, like a first volume, second volume, third volume, and that will be a kind of like a collective, uh, you know, pack of books, and I will connect my long stories in those three volumes. I will separate Elysium, probably from volume one, two, to three, possibly, and Hysteria probably from volume one to two to three, if it is possible. And for Trap in the House of Flies, probably I would just separate that comic in volume one to volume two, because I'm almost done to with that story. That's a shorter story compared to Hysteria and Elysium. There are canon events in my little universe, and I think that with volume two and volume three, I can put more short stories and develop that muscle again. The creating kind of like shocking and immersive panels, layouts. I'm trying to still flexing that muscle. I'm still training that muscle, and I think those three volumes, there will there will be unique. So, and I will just print it until, let's say, whatever I'm done with my comic until October, probably will be on the first volume or Dark Tales printed, because I'm starting to, feel the need to start selling stuff in the internet. If people will just laugh at me on the internet because I'm talking weird, or I draw the gooner stuff, I'm a psycho, I'm this, I'm that. But at least I can capitalize on that. So I'm kind of like thinking what type of content and how present, uh, not just products for products sake. Let's say I want to create merch, and let's say print the first volume of Dark Tales, so whoever wants to buy that comic, it will help me to keep the lights on. And if you buy merch from me, that will help me to just keep going. And I promise that, yeah, i'll I'll print the first volume of Dark Tales, and it probably will be like in 150 pages, 155 pages, depends, because I will add a lot of interior art and extra content to that volume to make it more collectible, and to in a way apologize to my readers to not finish it entirely. It, my main canon is stories in the first volume because it was let's say I found like a bunch of problems with that premise at first. Um, the volume of the pages will be a lot extensive because I think I'll be over 200 or 250 pages of, with my entire collection of anthologies if I finish Elysium and Hysteria. So yeah, but if I divided it into the second and the third volume, I can, let's say, create the incentive to the buyers to get the second volume if they really liked what I presented to them in, let's say, not just the webcomic but in the printed version. And the printed version of that will be my first steps to just get free of the censorship. So with the funds of how many copies I will be able to sell for the first volume, I just use the entire thing to start working on the second volume freely, and I will control myself to not share too much and spoil too much of my stories in the internet. I'm starting, well, my friends starting telling me to like stop spoiling the story, bro. And it's like, yeah, okay, I'll I'll stop. But I just need to show, I need to prove to my readers that I'm here for the long run. I'm not running anywhere. I'll, I'll be here. And I think for the first volume, I'm still thinking if I really want to jump to do a crowdfunding. If I'm doing a crowdfunding, I'm kind of will be related to certain groups, and I don't know. I think it will be better. I think I'm not. I'm just talking. I'm not making a decision like a fucking. I'm bossing you out or some shit. I'm just talking. I'm just talking with you guys. If you have a fucking opinion, just put it in the fucking comments, okay? Not just listen to whatever the fuck I'm saying. Like, this is a community. No, just kidding. I just kidding. I need feedback. No, just kidding. But what the fuck I was saying? Yeah. So the first volume. Um. Yeah. I'm working towards like that plans. That plan, and you know, just printed it, probably just having it printed and probably sell it in eBay, or yeah, in eBay, and it will be already printed. It will it's not gonna be crowdfunded. Probably I will just print a small run, so it will be more niche, more collectible, and yeah, it will be just limited, like that amount of copies that I will sell. That's the amount of copies that there will be, and I will make it like an essential amount, so I probably will make a profit out of it. But whoever missed it out, they missed out. I will just be working more freely. Whoever just buys that first volume will help me to just break my shackles and finally just concentrating and creating a great story without worrying too much about the censorship on webtoons. And yeah, And I know that I need to develop myself a little bit more here on YouTube. I need to be more present. Um, but for right now that I'm working, I'm still developing my stories. I'm just doing these little vlogs. I'm experimenting with the content. I'm still planning because now my type of job is more thinking what type of well, no content. I hate to say content, but what type of videos I can make to you guys and arrange the time and plus doing my comic. It's a lot of shit that is happening, and I'm just one person. That's why I have split personalities, because I always arguing to myself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm joking. A lot of people will say this motherfucker is crazy. I am. I am crazy. So what? But yeah, I think that was a lot for today. I just, trying different stuff. I'm trying different stuff. That's why I just, came here just talking my bullshit. Just, you know, sharing with you guys a little bit of, I don't know, a piece of my mind, what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling. Sharing is caring, and I'm a care bear and shit. And now, in some way, I'm shooting like love rays in the faces of motherfuckers like a punch. Not just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yes, think that I'm just changing, guys. I'm maturing. But whatever, man. Always see you in the next video. Take care. Try to be nice with people. Drink water. Because I don't drink water. I try to, but most of the time, actually, I don't drink water. That's why I'm saying that, because I need to remind myself that I need to drink water and treat myself a little bit better. Put myself first. Put yourself first. How about that? And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. See ya!